It's the start of the stretch run for the Kenyon Lords and Ladies swimming and diving teams as they'll be heading down to Denison University starting on Wednesday and going through Saturday for the NCAC championship. And joining us here on the KSC is head coach Jess Book. All right, Coach, we're in that final stage of the season, and we're going down to the Trumbull Aquatic Center again for the NCAC championship. And I posed this question to you the last 3 years, so I'm going to ask you again. How do you feel about your teams heading down there, over the course of the midweek till Saturday night?
This is a good team.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed coaching this team a lot this year. I think they've been highly committed, highly dedicated. I think we've done some impressive things so far. When it comes to a meet like this, our goals are sort of twofold. We want to be the best team we can be in the meet, but just as importantly, the best team we can be at the NCAA championships too.
Right.
And so we're going to craft the meet to serve both of those goals simultaneously. And so that means certain people are in one position, certain people are in different positions. But overall, I feel very good about who we are this year and what we've done, and I'm looking forward to the meet.
Speaking of crafting the meet, I know a year ago we rested a fair amount of swimmers, and talking with Coach Fernando, he said to me about a week ago that's going to be less swimmers are going to be resting. Can you give us kind of your strategy for this coming weekend?
It's very much individualized,
Okay.
and so we're going to ask each person on the team who's qualified for NCAAs, how do they best prepare for that meet? And for some of them, it is by resting and shaving and competing at a high level. For others, it's basically train straight through the meet and don't use that as a point of emphasis. And so it's going to be a lot more of an individualized conversation when it comes to that. And we have those conversations over several weeks and months. And so we build our roster around that simultaneous goal: be the best team we can be now and the best team we can be later.
What are the swimmers saying how they feel, or can you kind of describe
we try to
that?
avoid that conversation.
Yeah.
It's almost unavoidable, but we try to avoid it because the way you feel doesn't predict how you will compete.
Right.
There are plenty of times you can feel great and swim poorly, and plenty of times you can feel terrible and swim great. And so it's about process and trust and being the best you can be in that moment.
You go at 10 a.m. for the prelims, then 6:30 championship events. What's kind of that build-up or the preparation in between, the morning and the evening session for our swimmers?
Just rest. There's not a whole lot of prep between the two. And so prelims are in the morning at 10 a.m., finals are in the evening at 6:30 p.m. We usually get back to the hotel 1 o'clock, eat, nap, get up and go again. And so it's just a couple hours back at the hotel, but usually it's more about resting and relaxing and not. We try to really do all of our prep before we get there. And so when we get to championship meets, it's about being in the moment with your team and being on autopilot. It's not about trying to do more than you've ever done before. It's about doing exactly what you're prepared to do and doing it in the most lighthearted and free-spirited way possible.
All right, so heading into the meet, we've got 6 of the top seeded times for the men. The women are around the 9, I think, by my count. Can we hold those times or maybe even improve upon those over the course of this meet?
Of course we can, but people are in different places. And so it's those times, in some cases, reflect a mid-season shaved and tapered time, and that individual may not be shaved and tapered at this point. And so it's understanding who they are and what state they're in. But yeah, we can be competitive, but that doesn't predict what we're going to place.
Sure. My final thought for you, Coach, is apart from holding the first place trophy on Saturday night, what will have been a successful meet in your eyes come Saturday?
If people swim fast. It's as simple as that in swimming. I think we have a sport that really allows us to define success beyond winning and losing, in the sense that we can go out there and if we compete honestly and passionately and we swim well, we'll know it and we'll be proud of it, whatever place we get.
Okay. Coach, good luck this week. We'll see you down there in Granville, and we'll catch up with you later.
Thank you.